It's another sun-splashed Sunday afternoon in Arizona, and the Angels are over from Tempe to take on the Dodgers. One of the writers called it, Bill Plunkett. Anyway, the Angels will send Nelson Rado to the plate first. Nick Madrigal, non-roster invite, trying to make the club. Vaughn Grissom. Logan O'Hoppe will catch. And former Dodger Chris Taylor is in center field this afternoon. Oswald Peraza, Trey Mancini, Jamer Candelario bat eighth and play third. And Jose Siri, the former Tampa Bay Ray, will be in left field and will bat ninth against right-hander Landon Knack. As we get set to launch this baseball game here at Camelback Ranch. Knack's first pitch is up high, ball one to Rada. 1-0. He bunts down the third base side and charging his Muncy. That's going to be off of his bare hand. And safe at first is Rada. Madrigal waits. And the pitch from Knack is down low and away. Crack this roster with the Angels. There goes the runner from first to second. And the throw down is going to be too late by Eliezer Alfonso. It's from Venezuela. To Madrigal, out of the stretch is Knack, and a chopper hit to short. First chance for Mookie. Gloves, leaping throw, and he got it.
One of the reasons that Landon Knack and for Mookie Betts, I mean, it was sensational what he did last year. And moving from right field to shortstop, we saw him every day working extra. One of the first ones on the field. And for Dave Robertson, look, we can slow play it this spring. Not that there's not a lot of work that's been taken care of. There is. But for Betts, you got to figure when the season was over, Tim, last year, he had to be exhausted.
Pitch to Vaughn Grissom is hit high and deep to left center. Chasing after it, Andy Pages. He runs out of room, and that's gone. A two-run home run for Vaughn Grissom, the designated hitter, and the Angels jump on top 2-0.
The Angels looking for some firepower. Last year was home runs are really kind of a deficit too. But for the Angels, they're not qualified for the postseason since they won the American League West in 2014. So they've had back-to-back seasons of losing 90 games or more. Well, Grissom liked the location of that pitch and tomahawked it.
2-2 from Landon Knack. And this ball is hit high and deep to center. Pages going back. And this one's gone. O'Hoppe with a homer. And Landon Knack has given up 2 home runs. These coming back to back. 3-0 Angels.
I said yesterday, pitching sometimes is like real estate. Location, location, location. And had 2 pitches to 2 consecutive batters that have been in less than stellar location. Watch this one on the television side. Up, out over the plate, and up and out over the fence.
It's been an issue for Landon Knack keeping the ball in the ballpark.
Already shaking off one side, shaking off 2 sides. And for Chris Taylor.
And Chris swings through that pitch and strikes out. Last year hit only 164, not much. And hits this one pretty well to the gap in right center field. That'll go to the wall. Peraza around first. And he's on his way to second with a 2-out stand-up double. He did it a lot. 3-0. Pitch outside, ball 4.
Last year for Landon Knack, it looked like he was limbering up, you know, to enter a race to limbo.
Dave Roberts coming to get him, and not sure if this is going to be the end of the day for Knack or not. He could re-enter, but there's just been too much traffic here in the first inning, so they've talking to him right now. A message from the manager here. You don't often see this, but
well, this is the conversation. I like this because this is where you learn to trust the manager, and for manager learns to trust the pitcher. Just a private conversation just between those two.
Pitching change timeout. 3-0 Angels. Great Lakes and in Oklahoma City last year. Romero out of Hermosillo, Mexico. He delivers high to the veteran switch hitter, Jeimer Candelario. 1-1 pitch to Candelario. 2 on, 2 out. Oh, check swing roller charging is Muncy. He'll not have a play. Everybody will be safe. No, he'll go to third. And Romero makes the tag. Good job by the pitcher. Just in the game, knew to cover third. Muncy got it to him. And that records the final out of the top of the first. 4 for 11 this spring. Reed Detmers, who authored a no-hitter against Tampa Bay on May 10th, 2022, sends one home. And this one is sent to the right center field alley, but over there to cut it off is Nelson Rado.
Teoscar Hernandez.
6 for 12. If he could bottle those numbers and take him into the regular season with him, he'd be happy. And Teoscar ready. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss. There's a ground ball up the middle and a base hit for Teoscar, his 7th hit of the spring.
Really improved last year to where he became a threat at home plate.
Mookie Betts. First spring at bat. Swinging a ground ball toward the middle. That's going to be smothered by the shortstop. Throw to second, one on to first. Too late. And he hits this one well to left field. It is heading back toward the wall. It is off the wall. Mookie already around third. He'll score. Freddie around second. He'll stop. And he'll settle with an RBI double. 3-1. 2-2 to Muncy. Even a miss at a big curveball. It's in the dirt, so Hoppy's going to throw down to first. Strikeout 2-3 to put out. Dodgers get a run back on 2 hits, and they leave 2. We go to the second inning. Angels 3, Dodgers 1. Another outfielder by an outfielder that could really go get it, and that was Kevin Kiermaier. As he talked to David Vassay in the radio portion of our pregame today.
There's that curveball we talked about with Detmers. Throws a high percentage of the first pitch, and he threw it dandy to Earhart.
0-1 is bounced foul down to Dino Ebel, who will be leaving shortly for the World Baseball Classic. He'll be the third base coach for Team USA.
On catchers doing this.
That's line to right and a base hit. Leadoff single for Earhart. 1-2, foul tip into the middle of Hoppy for strike 3, and Tibbs is out. Is here Alfonso, the catcher. He'll swing and loop one into right field. He'll get down for a base hit. Earhart speeding around second. He's on his way to third. Here's the throw. It's cut off. And Earhart in with a pop-up slide. Runners at the corners after a base hit from Eliezer Alfonso. Immaculate inning. 3 strikeouts on 9 pitches. This one a shallow fly ball to center field. Coming in is Chris Taylor. He makes the play. Tagging is Earhart. He scores. Ball gets away from the catcher, but Detmer's there to back up, and down to second base goes Alfonso. It's now a 1-run game, 3-2. And he hits this one in the air to left field. That's going to be caught by Siri. Dodgers pick up a run on 2 hits. They'll leave a man. And at the end of 2 full at Camelback Ranch, it's the Angels 3, Dodgers 2. It's a sunscreen sort of Sunday afternoon in Glendale, Arizona. Just chasing after a ball. A young man got it in the Ohtani jersey. Kettle George will lead off for the Dodgers. 3-2 Angels. Kendall at Great Lakes at 295. Hit 3 home runs. Like to up that number just a little bit. Stolen base number was fine, 100. Ryan Johnson still in there throwing. There's a ground ball to hit to second base. And George flying down the line is going to be out. He has been inserted into the designated hitter spot. Swings and hits this one well to center field. It'll be playable, however, for Wade Meckler, who's taking over for Chris Taylor out there. 2 down. Tibbs lines it down the left field side toward the pole. It is gone. A home run opposite field for James Tibbs ties the game.
And we had to wait and see if it was going to be fair or foul. They're going to flex the muscles, go the opposite way. On a tough pitch, it was away.
Ball landed right in front of Gil Hodges, number 14. Right there.
That's impressive, not just because of the home run, but the location of the pitch and going with it.
360 feet to the opposite field for James Tibbs III. His first spring training home run with the Dodgers. Third baseman Logan Wagner cracks one down to first. That's off the glove of Mancini and into right field. Took a funny hop on him. And the Dodgers with a man on.
Dodgers.
He'll take off. Pitch on the way, and it's hit fair down the first baseline. Wagner steps on second. He's already almost at third. He'll be held there. Miller into second with a 2-base hit.
Not at all.
Gonther chops it right back to Ryan Johnson. Underhand toss to first, and that'll do it. Dodgers will leave 2. But James Tibbs with an opposite field home run just inside the left field foul pole ties the game. It's the Dodgers 3, Angels 3. A new pitcher in the game for the Angels. We head to the bottom of the 7th of a 3-3 ball game. It is right-hander Austin Gordon. He was in high A last year for the Angels. Trying to make his way through the system. Big guy, 6'5", 210. Out of Clemson. And facing Zaire Hope, and Hope swings and misses at the first offering. 2-2. Curveball, rope to right field, base hit.
Get the feeling for Hope also. He's not going to remain at the minor league level for a long time. Got that breaking ball. That's a little bit of a hanger right there, but he just absolutely whacked it.
Here's the pitch I'm going to throw.
And I think that makes more sense.
Yeah. This one flared to right field. And coming in is Ronnie, won't make it. That is a base hit for Griffin Lockwood Powell, and Hope stops at second.
Just now with some runners on base, opportunity to break up this tie game.
But I think you're right. I mean, there's a veteran guy, a lefty, Chris Sale, who always lets his catcher call the game. And Nevin puts one into right center field. Hope's going to come around third. Throw goes toward third. And Nevin gets the Dodgers in front for the first time today. It is 4-3.
And Dodgers continue to get a lot of runners on base. 3 knocks in a row. Take the lead for the first time this afternoon.
Now remember, before PitchCom came in and was tested, teams were trying to find new ways to disguise the catcher's signs. Ground ball to first. Cavades hands off to the pitcher Gordon, and that's the third out. But the Dodgers get a run on 3 hits. They leave 2, and after 7, they lead the Angels 4-3. This little guy's happy. Dodgers are winning. And down to get picked up. Here's Cody Morris, 6'6" left-hander. Katy, Texas. Facing Yolmer Sanchez, the shortstop. Throws him a strike. Top of the 9th inning, 4-3. Dodgers with the lead. And Morris initially accepted a scholarship at the University of Houston. He got redshirted there, eventually ended up at Weatherford College. And the Dodgers drafted him out of there in 2024 as a 12th rounder. And slips in a strike on the outside corner.
The batter is challenging the call of strike.
The Angels have one challenge left. Why not use it here in the ninth?
Calls overturned. The pitch is a ball.
And they'll keep their challenge. Well, the count will now be 2-1. One-tenth of an inch. 2-1 pitch. Fouled away. Now 2-2. Go back to Scottsdale tomorrow. Ryder Ryan expected to get the start for the Dodgers against right-hander Jimmy Herget of the Rockies. The third time this week will be in Scottsdale. Second time at Salt River Fields. Just played the Diamondbacks a few games ago over there. Cody Morris wearing number 06, and ever since the Dodgers equipment staff has introduced the numbers with the 0 in front of them, it seems like the guys are fighting over them because they're all throughout the lineup now. You've got 01, that's Austin Gauthier. You've got Logan Wagner, 09. Morris, 06. He walks Sanchez. Angels with the tying run aboard. Let's check in with Kirsten.
Well, Tim, it's funny you bring up the 01, 09, etc. because I have been talking to a lot of younger guys down here about them, and we are all in agreement that we think they're really cool. Even when I was talking to Gator, he was saying if he could keep 01 during the season, he would. He thinks it's just cool, has a little bit of swag to it. So the guys down here, they love it, actually.
You know, his 01 looks like a backwards 10. Looks like somebody made a mistake on the jersey, but they didn't. That's intentional. New thing this year for the Dodgers. Kind of cool.
Well, it feels better than 91 or 97.
Let's see. I'm thinking the only one missing in the zeros is 03. Nobody has 03 today. I think that's it. I think every other number is accounted for up to 09. Just looking at the roster. And a swing and a miss by Nico Cavadas, the first baseman who strikes out. One away for the Angels in the ninth. So just think, when you came over from the Cubs, you were number 7. You couldn't get 7 because Yeager had that. So you said, all right, 6 plus 1 is 7. I'll take 16.
Yeah, I told Nobi Kawano, the equipment manager. He said, well, that's taken, number 7. I said, well, Sesame Street 7. So
that's Sesame Street 7?
1 and a 6.
1 plus 6 equals 7. Imagine if they offered you 07. Kyron Paris floats one into left field. That's going to be a base hit. Rounding second and heading for third is Yolmer Sanchez. Going to second is Paris, and he'll beat the throw. Now the Angels threatening.
Yeah, not a bad pitch. It looked like that's a broken bat in on the hands. A broken bat double. Blooper.
And now with one out, the Dodgers have to bring the infield in. Rowdy Rodriguez is up. 4-3 score. Top of the ninth, one out. Pitch from Morris is high for a ball. Rowdy Rodriguez playing left field. And the pitch to him from Morris is swung on and lifted into shallow right field. Coming on to make the catch is Newell. He'll throw to the plate, and what a throw he made. Yolmer Sanchez had nowhere to go at third base. Good play by Newell.
Don't mess with Superman's tape. The number 00. Boy, this is a perfect situation. Momentum carrying you in. Good throw. Backing up at home plate.
And now the Angels down to their final out. Tying run is at third base. Go-ahead runs at second. Tucker Flint, the right fielder, is the batter. And hits a ground ball to second. Gauthier's got it, and this will be the ball game. And the Dodgers back in the win column with a 4-3 win over the Angels. They've beaten them twice here in spring training. And the Dodgers now are 7-3. The Angels drop to 3-7. Dodgers 4, Angels 3. Join us tomorrow on Sportsnet LA when the Dodgers face the Rockies at noon from Scottsdale. For Rick Monday, Kirsten Watson, I'm Tim Neverett. For our entire crew, thanks for watching. The Dodgers winners this afternoon in Cactus League play.